Ironwood Games, this is Marcus, and we're back to the last part of our Peru adventure. Really quickly. Oh, now it saves my manual grab. We're here in the place that we did all that, fought all those dinosaurs to come to. This tomb. Whoa, whoa! Well, I don't know if she could one-hand grab that, and then, like, have issues with that. Let's try that again. There you go. Usually it alerts you when you have to, like, grab something, but for some reason it was not feeling it that time. And the flourish. Oh. So we're in the tomb. I don't know if you can see that circular object up there, but we're about to plagiarize some LucasArts here in a second. Oh, and it shut us off too. Unfortunately, we needed that to happen because, as you can see, as it destroyed part of the... Oh, didn't do that. Part of that, it caused that to break loose, which we are gonna need to get to the other parts of this tomb. See, that gap was a little too wide, so we're gonna push it over here. Put that ammo here in a second. It's like more 50 cal ammo. Scoot that over here, hop, skip back up here. We should be able to angle dive across to here. Generously just give a shotgun ammo. It's not foreshadowing or foreboding anything. With some crafty gymnastics, we can dodge all this shit. We need to cross. Bit of patience. Should be navigating this relatively simply. We have our shotgun handy. Giving us a med pack, that usually means... Oh, another med pack. I mean, there is plenty of darts to dodge, but there might be other things we gotta deal with too. They're being that generous. And we can show up if we would like. Okay, I was gonna say it. No, don't land on the last thing of darts, Lara. Okay. this way. I was looking at some videos. Oh, that's not where I wanted her to do that. I was looking at some videos of the original Tomb Raider 1. I was contemplating doing maybe kind of the original trilogy as well. If you know what you're doing, the first three aren't very long games. And in watching some videos on that, I forgot how like amazing the first three games were for their time. I can't really say too much about the fourth one, as I haven't really played the fourth one and don't know anything about it. But the first three, I mean, just so revolutionary. Like, one of the big limitations of games back then was, you know, draw distance, and that game uses draw distance to like its utmost advantage. Like, draw distance creates the shadow, which creates like this like sense of mystery and like tense, and like the music is like really good at like making you feel like you're exploring while making things feel like creepy and eerie because you're like in someone else's like culture and tomb, and it's just so good. One of the things that the second and third one really add upon, which make them in some ways, a lot of ways, like superior. Just heal just in case I find this out. Oh, that sounds good. Boom! Boom! An overgrown chicken. Is that the second and third one really make use of the lighting engine to their advantage, and so the second one and third one add like flares and, you know, managing light as a resource. The first one doesn't really have that, which doesn't make it bad by any means, but the second one really uses that as like another layer of complexity that you kind of have to keep track of. The first one just kind of utilizes the draw distance and like shadow and whatnot just naturally to its advantage. The second one adds that as a game mechanic, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, at the cost of like next-gen graphics and everything being a little bit more realistic, they sacrifice that, you know, light as a mechanic, which I believe in the next couple of games they do a little bit more with. I think there is some torch kind of manipulation, if I do recall correctly, but nothing to the extent that the first three games did. I might just do a short retrospective just to kind of give those that have been following along with this some perspective as the first two games are like. I don't know if I'll do a complete playthrough of the first trilogy, as once again they're short, but they are rather janky, and no, I didn't mean to do that either. I need to get back up there. The platforming them is very unforgiving, much like how this can be at times, like how that was. It also is very easy to get. Apparently loading checkpoints too quickly makes this whole system not like it. Really, Lara? Grabbed it before? Let's see, will you grab it this time? Okay, well, we're gonna... I don't know if you moved with a checkpoint or what, but for some reason you're not cooperating. So yeah, so platforming, unforgiving, kind of like how this kind of is imitating, except in a more annoying way. That you really have to use the environment to your advantage and kind of look for just small little cracks to like kind of get where you need to go. But we'll see. We'll see how this does. These games are simple, so playing through this trilogy might be just what we do for now. As some of the puzzles in platforming can get a little repetitive. especially when they don't want to cooperate. So now we want to swing. No, come on, slow down. There we go. Yeah, come on. There we go. So the other thing that we just shot down, not to lose this other platform, which means, really, you need to move this over, huh? What are you doing? Come on. There we go. That. We gotta bring this back over here. Alright, we'll just, you know, twirl. It's okay. You pull your columns your way, I'll pull them my way, Laura. It's okay. Picky today. Okay. Let's jump in here. See, there's a little foreshadowing right there of what we're going to need to do when we come back here, but we're not going to go for that just yet. Well, this room looks rather simple. Hopefully nothing collapses underneath us. Oh no! Exactly the opposite of what I wish I would happen. Don't necessarily like is I don't like to have the bodies stay. That was actually something in the first one where the bodies would left, so you can kind of, if you got lost, you could kind of use that as a way of like, oh, like I've been here before. And here they're just like, nope. God, if that's a body, that would be suck that you're kind of like left. I want you to push you off the thing. Just in this like little crevice underneath this breakable floor, like that sucks, dude. Maybe I do have to put it over there. Come on, Marcus. Be smarter than the ancient Incan temple. What? Before I waste more of that ammo. Okay. That's fine, Lara, you can be picky. That's fine. So instincts would tell you to jump over to that lever, pull it. However, you can see that looks a little bit like something we can get to. And by that ding, we found our first secret. And now... we can get out of here. I want to do that slowly so I don't fall in the crevice and have to do that whole thing over again. Yep, last time there was a Velociraptor, now this time there's a Velociraptor. I shouldn't need a health pack, because I think that's the last enemy we were going to be fighting. Although the heartbeat in the background is going to get a little annoying, but it's okay. Or that shit's going to keep happening. Well, this is a nice way to kind of skip more of the DART BS. And swan dive for victory. And the first one, if you tried swan diving, actually I don't know if you could do it in the first one, but in one of them, if you like would swan dive like that into the ground, you would break your neck. So it's funny that in this one it's just like an alternative form of rolling. Aha! What do we have here? Looks ancient, mystical, and mysterious. Another boss. These things also look ancient, mysterious, and mystical.
Here sits the god King Qualopec, one of the triumvirate, keepers of the 3 pieces of the Scion, diviners of its knowledge, sacred rulers of Atlantis.
Bro. Oh, of course, now we gotta do this manually. Run, Lara, run! Stop shaking the screen, please. Can't rush gymnastics.
love to join you, but I forgot my trunks.
Why am I not surprised?
You got your job, I got mine. I'll take it from here.
I hope Natla sent you here with more than that shotgun.
Don't sweat it, kitten. I prefer a more hands-on approach.
Dodge the pocket sand.
This is only one piece of the Scion. Where's the rest of it?
Give me a minute. I'm thinking. Whoa. Makes no difference to me. Pierre's probably already found his piece.
Pierre Dupont? Where?
Now that I don't know.
All right. I'm convinced.
You get easily convinced. Didn't even try to beat it out of him.
Damn. You really had me going there.
Oh. Seems like a very dramatic way to take the elevator. I mean, you're gonna fire gunshots to try to sneak in. I'm sure you could have just done something different. You're gonna sneak commit, Lara.
Looks like our girl's pulled it off.
Of course she has. Now it's up to you.
Not that I'm complaining, boss, but what makes you so sure she's not gonna bring it back herself?
Lara would never part with the Scion. She's far too obsessed with it, just like her father. Ah, Monsieur Dupont. You have something to report?
Good news, madame. Your information was correct. I have located my piece of the Scion. Voila! It is buried under a place called...
St. Francis Folly.
You just had to be the one to answer the question, didn't you? Alrighty, well, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Please do the hokey pokey in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.